I have experienced this. I like to look at everything as a sort of social sort of psychodynamic. Like, what's really going, what are we really dealing with here? Like, what are we really dealing with? Theory is this. There's a hell of a lot more women forced to work in not only this economy, but just in general. Women have to work. They have to get out there and they have to work. A lot of broken families and a lot of daddy never raising the daughter. This creates a lot of emotional issues with daddy and or authority and or female male dynamic.
Yes.
Guys, because we're not delicately wired, get to go have interactions that don't bleed over into, geez, that sounds like my mom, and now this is reminding me of a lot of this dynamic, and I cannot tell you how many young women I have dealt with out in the work world who are getting into my grill, and it's like, I know I'm a father figure because I'm an older dude and I have some money and I may be the blue-eyed devil, but there's much more going on here than should be going on here. I know I'm representing something to you. This woman had I'm not going to get screwed over again. You're going to listen to me, dude. You have to listen to me. You didn't listen to me in the past. You moved to Florida. You got a second wife. I got a teddy bear for my birthday for about 3 birthdays. Didn't even stop that. Now I'm in charge, and listen to me. There's a dynamic that's going on there, and I'm not saying in all cases, but I have felt it, and I felt it a lot, and I think you're going to continue to feel it because women have a much more sort of organic, emotional wiring, and you can't take situations like conflict. A lot of guys are this way too, but you can't take conflict and separate it and carve it out and go, this is a workplace. This is a stranger. You're wearing a uniform. No, that's why you'll see women crying at work or getting in good and bad or whatever. It's just, they're wired in a much more sort of, there's going to be more here. So what happens in this situation is the second this guy starts asserting himself and pushing back, she starts digging in this weird dynamic sort of emotional whatever situation, and that's what you're getting. And you're going to get more, I think, more of it. All you have, it's a perfect storm. A bunch of kids growing up without dads, so male and female, but a weird anger toward dad and authority and this sort of paternal sort of part of life, sort of. And I think you're seeing it with cops and everyone else. Like, hey, you're not the boss of me. You don't get to push me around. I don't get, you get a lot of that super angry. You don't get that when you have a family and dad is around and dad is the disciplinarian, but dad is fair-minded and dad is doing his job and mama's doing his job. You don't get rageful kids who go out and just rage against authority and push back and whatever. We have a perfect storm of families falling apart, and when the family falls apart, the economic part suffers a lot too, and a lot of ladies who could be going off to college instead are forced to go out and work, and they're forced to go out and work with this dynamic, and you're going to get a lot more of that.